everybody, and welcome to GeoGuessr with the Strangelands crew. We have Alzarath here,
Hello.
the Pastafarian,
Greetings.
and Talkus.
Rejoice!
I am Fixer, and how is everybody doing today?
Splendid.
Pretty
Let's get the inevitable over with. The weekly champion is, once again, user 90 with 23,631. I thought I had a chance this time, guys, but I got beat.
You
Yeah.
disappointed us.
I did.
You're a failure, Fixer.
I am. I'll never have another chance like that again. Oh well.
Maybe
we're gonna
today.
need. Yeah, we're gonna need Mr. Bearded Bread or the GeoGuessr or what was the other guy that the Steven UK guy? He has good scores usually. We need one of those guys to step up and dethrone 90 this week.
Oh, yes.
All right. Anyways, time to crown a new champion, and the seed for today will be in the description below. Click on it, play along, share your thoughts over in the GeoGuessr subreddit. We'd like to see how you did, see if you guys can dethrone 90, and is everybody ready to continue?
I am ready.
Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, there we go again. Another week, and this looks like... Okay. Well, Europa. Nos asistencia técnica. This looks like Spanish and not like Portuguese. I don't see the C's with the... Yeah, the houses look Spanish. We might be somewhere in Spain. There are thick clouds there, so we might be near the sea. Yeah, no weird seas either. Yeah, usually thicker clouds are an indicator for places near the sea. Oh, Residencia Italia. What do we have here? Nothing really of particular use. That is just a type of housing. So, yeah, I don't think that is relevant as in terms of countryside or which country we are. These are more or less Italian houses, which means they are square in, or they are mostly a square. And about 8 by 8 meters. And oh, there was something with prefectura, prefecture. Oh, there we have Sao again. So it might be Portugal, but I don't think this is Brazil. For once. Let's see. Oh, only 6 seconds left. I'm keeping with Spain. Even if it's Portugal, I'm close enough. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! You
All
really
right,
gotta be kidding
I was
me!
really struggling to determine whether this was Mexico or Spain.
Oh.
And
Hey, I messed up just like pasta.
I was
Yes.
pretty much convinced of Spain, and I kept on going down the street. I finally found like a larger main road, and I turned onto that, and there was a billboard on a storefront that had a .br domain name on it.
Lucky git.
I got lucky because I was totally going to go with Spain. So I guessed in Brazil, and I only got 1,115 points. So how'd you do, Al?
I got 21 points. I do have a question, though. What does the R and then a cash sign after it symbolize? Like, is that a Brazilian currency, or is that just some kind of notation that's used?
Brazil has real. Might that be?
Okay.
I believe so.
Because I saw that and I was like, I should know what this is, but I don't know for sure. I ended up guessing in Portugal, though. So, yeah.
Caucus.
1,697.
So you got Brazil as well?
Yes.
Nice. All right, round 2. You guys ready?
I was in Spain too.
Oh,
Yeah,
we skipped over pasta,
he got,
didn't we?
He got
Yes, you
17
did.
points.
I'm sorry, pasta.
Well, I've got 17 points. I guessed Spain because it looked totally Mediterranean, and I at first saw no seas with the little hook under it. So yeah.
Okay.
That's the problem with the C with the hook, is that even though it's used in Portuguese, it's not it's still not super common. So it gets me a little nervous using that as a. When you
Indicator.
don't see it, it makes me nervous.
Yeah, I saw one near the end, but I couldn't change my vote.
All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, go.
Alright, that was a total and utter failure. We're driving on the right. The cars scream Eastern Europe to me. And the Cyrillic does too. So let's see. How about... What can we do today? How about Belarus for a change? I have no idea if the Google cars go here. And frankly, I don't really care. That's one downside with GeoGuessr. You can determine, oh, the Google cars go here and there, so it can't be this or that country. And I don't know, I don't like to use that. Of course, it's sometimes useful to know that it can't be the mainland of China, but oh well. Oh well, that's just me rambling again. That's just a petrol station in the middle of nowhere. A domain would be perfect, because I can't do anything with those just Cyrillic signs. Or something like a better street sign. Or maybe... What else have we got? This looks like flat land. Let's say near Novosibirsk. Just to get a change. I don't think it's Belarus. Although it looks pretty agrarian to me. But then again... Russia is too? Yeah, let's see. No, the Kazan guys.
Fricker, I should have kept with Kazan.
Same here.
So I went with Kazan, and I was talking about how, everybody's going to guess Kazan, and sometimes you just got to guess somewhere else just to get a better score. And I felt that there were a lot of trucks going down that road, and it's worked for me before, choosing the road coming out of St. Petersburg to Moscow. So I did that again, and I got 2462. How'd you do, Al?
I guessed the road between Moscow and Minsk and got 2641 from pretty much the same reasons.
Go, Pasta.
I guess near Novosibirsk, for the same reasons as you. I didn't want to guess Kazan. I should have stayed with Minsk, though. This was my initial guess. 36 points.
And Thomas.
Since I won the first round, I felt that, I did want to guess Kazan, as that would be a last risky play, and therefore sort of move to secure my advantage or something. And I got 3,779 points.
Lovely.
Nice.
Indeed.
So it's funny, most of us, we avoided Kazan, and it all bit us.
Yep.
All right,
Sometimes
round
the
three.
safe play is the best play.
Sometimes.
Sometimes, not
Metagaming.
always.
Sometimes
Alright.
the Tom Thumb way is a little better.
3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, let's see. Guessing from the image quality, it could be Australia. Let's see if we can find a main street. Although in Ireland this would be something like a main street. Ooh, fancy. Can't make anything out of that. Oh, yeah. There is a car and it's parked. Is it parked or is it driving? I can't tell because it doesn't load. No, it's parked. But, yeah, it might be more North America, but one of the southern states. How about Tennessee for a change? Double yellow line. Okay, let's see if we can find a street sign to confirm it's not Australia. Oh, blimey. No street signs. Doop. Doop. American flags or United States flags would work as well. But the sign here, although it's both sides. Oh man. It looks like a street that is more like a main street, but it doesn't have an awful lot of signs here. The houses are on the right side of the road, but I don't know. Oh, come on. Okay, not too far away.
I got screwed again.
I'm happy with that.
I'm glad I changed my guess on that one.
Right, so we got a blurry camera, which usually points to Australia or the U.S., and it definitely wasn't Australia. And I don't know, my original guess was Missouri. And I was going down the road, and I eventually came to some kind of real estate sign. And there was, it's hard to see when it's blurry. You can't really count on signs too much. But there was like a shape of something on there. It could have been a state, and it looked a lot like New Hampshire. So I guessed New Hampshire and got 2686. How'd you do, Al?
I got 2828, but I was originally going to guess up in Oregon because a certain spot in there looked a lot like a place in Oregon that I know of. But yeah, I saw the sign that you saw. I didn't recognize it as New Hampshire or anything like that. It just looked like a picture with like a weird graphic coming out the side of it. But yeah, I ended up guessing kind of southeastern United States and got 2828.
Pasta.
I guessed in Tennessee and got 3,087 points.
Nice. Talkus.
I thought it had a Kentucky kind of feel. I got 3,835 points.
Well, we all did pretty decently considering.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Round 4. Ready?
Ready?
Indeed.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right. Tractor. Torture material. Green. Everything's green. Could be okay. Let's see. If the picture would be loading, I could see something. There was something in terms of a sign, and of course it's blurred. Vishny. So we are somewhere in Eastern Europe. Vishny. Could be Slovakia or Slovenia. I'm guessing Slovakia for now, but oh, let me. I hate when I can't zoom. Why is that? Sometimes it's just buggy as hell. Okay, this way, no, that way. Yeah, this looks like a former Soviet something, yeah, with the very sad housings. This looks like an ex-Soviet Republic. Although the landscape is quite nice. I heard Vishny before, but I can't tell where. Naft Rus? Okay, we are somewhere in Russia, that is. So, let's go with Samara for now. Naft Rus. A bus stop. Yeah, I think I've seen that. No, we are not in Russia. We can't be in Russia because no Cyrillic. I'm skipping. What was that? Sladada. Okay, it was Lithuania.
God bless America.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a tough one, man. So I was having a hard time determining whether it was just some regular farmland in America or even in Europe, man. I don't know. It was quite tough, but I did eventually come across. I don't even remember what I came across that made me think Germany, but I came across a recycle bin or something, and it was not English, and I thought maybe it was German, so I went with Germany and got 3,005. What'd you do, Al?
I got 2,854, but I guessed in the Czech Republic just because I plopped it down in the middle of Europe. Thing that really kind of said European to me was both the farmland was definitely not American style. It's just something that you don't see in the U.S. There were a few little hints at that. But also the road markings. I almost guessed up by Denmark, but yeah.
Pasta.
I found a sign on one of the houses saying Vishny. I heard that somewhere but couldn't guess where, but it had to be somewhere in Eastern Europe. So I plucked mine down in Slovakia and got 3,043 points.
And Tulkas.
I found a cottage named Justinovos, and I was like, what's the language has the word Justinovos? That sounds Spanish or Portuguese. And this train does not look like Spain, but like it doesn't look like... the train sort of looks like Eastern Europe, but I don't know what Eastern European language would have Justinovos as like a name or something. So I guessed Northern Spain and got 1,006.
Nice.
I always forget that Lithuania is on Google Maps.
Yeah. But some of the houses looked like ex-Soviet Republic something houses, so yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, I thought it looked like I thought it looked like Indiana mated with Vulture, but there you go.
All right, we got one more round, I think. Yep.
Yes.
3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, maybe I can get some more points. We're driving on the right side of the road. Person going there is Caucasian. This looks like gardens. If those were external gardens, I would guess Germany immediately, because we have a thing called Schrebergärten. But this is definitely Cyrillic, so yeah. Let's go with Kazan for now. I'm going for the safe bet. Why not? Yeah, Orthodox Church thingy. Yeah, those gardens, especially in what's it called again? In city areas. You can't have a back garden, and thus there are small colonies where you could buy a small piece of garden. It's not big, about maybe 40-50 square meters, but you have a nice small garden outside of your flat, apartment, whatever, and you have a small garden house there. It's really nice. It really is. But yeah, that is something typically German, I would say. Where is Perm? No. Yeah. It's nothing bigger, I would say. Let's keep going. Maybe we can confirm or see that this isn't Russia. Why is he keeping there? Okay. And it was,
Russia. So we start not too far from a bridge, and there's a name on that bridge, and that's a decent sized river. So at least I thought it was a decent sized river, but holy cow. I figured it was the river leading up to Kazan, so I wanted to go with a city that's got a pretty decent sized bridge going over that river. So I guessed Saratov, near the southern end of that, and I got 3327. How'd you do, Al?
I have no earthly idea. It's still loading. It's broken.
Aw.
Pasta, how'd you do?
I guessed Kazan because I saw the Cyrillic writing and got 3,627 points.
And Tulkas.
The time limit exceeded before you made a guess.
Oh, that's awful.
Oh no!
I intended to guess Kazan, but yeah.
Is it up for you, Al?
No,
Did
it's
we
not.
lose that? Oh.
It's gonna take me a minute to catch up.
All right,
Okay.
let's hop over to our summary and see how we did. I got 12,595. How'd you do, Pasta?
10,910.
And Tulkas.
Well, I would have had 13,317, But instead, I have 10,317.
Are you up, Al?
Nope.
Uh-oh.
I'm working on it. Takes a minute. I have to close down all the browsers,
Oh.
That stinks.
and then I have to go through and re-guess everything.
All right. Well, we'll probably.
I'll go through and just random guess, and I'll pick the place I picked, and I'll tell you.
All right. So I think we all did fairly awful that time. I got bit by the which one was it?
Brazil?
No, I got the Brazil one. It was the Kazan ones that really bit me the most.
Oh, the first Kazan one. Or the first Russian one, which wasn't Kazan, but it was near Saratov. So if you had guessed Saratov, you would have had quite a lot of points with that.
Yeah, that's the problem with Russia, man. It's basically a crapshoot.
Well, it's huge.
Well, yeah, but I mean, most of the guesses are in the same area. We
And
just
there's
need...
no real way to inform the guess either. Like,
Okay.
there was that one time I was like, found a World Cup 2016 sign, but besides that, it could be anywhere.
Right.
Okay, I got
Yeah.
3,410 on the last one, which means I probably would have gotten about 11.6 or so on my final score.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe 11.2 or 12.2, something around there.
All right, so you or I won, and it
Yeah.
doesn't really matter because the score is so awful.
Yeah.
Well, if Alzarath's thing failed, maybe we could pretend that my thing failed, and like I have guessed Kazan, and I would win, yay!
Well, no, the difference is the game failed Alzarath. You just didn't put a guess down.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you for your charity.
No problem.
I need to figure out what gets it caught on that little spinny wheel of doom there.
I don't know. Anyways, so let's see what Nighty does, and let's see if anybody can dethrone him this week. I think you guys are going to need a score of about 24,000 or higher in order to dethrone him, so good luck with that.
Especially with how much Eastern European and Russia we got going on here.
Right, so maybe one of our Swedish friends can take on Nighty this time. We'll see. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.